Okay, so I'm going to make some bread. So the ingredients that I've got is strong white flour, some extra virgin olive oil, table salt and some yeast. And that's pretty much all I need. So I'll start by just taking my ring off. So I want 500 grams of strong flour. That can go into my mixing bowl. And then teaspoon of yeast can go in there. I'll just put a tiny bit more because it's been really out. Table salt, about a teaspoon of table salt. Oops, a bit much. Some people put sugar in. I'd like a teaspoon of sugar as well. You don't need that, so just mix up all the dry ingredients. Fabulous. And then I want warm water, about 300 millilitres. So I've just boiled the kettle, so I'll just put a bit of that in. And a bit top it up with some cold. Yep, so it's nice and warm. And then in the water, I want to put some oil. So it's about, basically count to 3. 1, 2, 3, roughly. That's what you want. And then I'm going to mix it all together. So before I do that, I'm just going to put a little bit of flour to just the top. Get that in a minute. And a little bit of oil on my hands to stop it from sticking. So, dry is all mixed up, wet is all mixed up, wet's going into dry, like so. And then I'm just going to make a bit of a claw, mix it in. And then don't let it fool you, there is enough moisture there to soak up all of that flour. And if there isn't, we'll just add a little bit more warm water in. Okay, so now it's all mixed. I'm just going to mix it up a bit more. So we've got all of that flour mixed in. Sorry. It's nice and light and a little bit sticky there. Fabulous. So it's a little bit sticky on my fingers. I'm just going to use the rest of that oil. Just to help it not stick. A bit of flour on the top. Don't need loads. And then I'm just going to work the dough. So I'm going to pull it towards me, fold it over, pull it towards, fold it over, just to sort of break up and activate the yeast. Squish it down a bit. Pull it towards, pull it in. it towards me. Pull it towards. I'm just ripping it to bits basically. Give it a bit of a knead. And then let's pull it out again. Fold it over.
How warm does the water need to be when you...
It wants to be, the warmer the better because it helps activate the yeast, but as warm as I can kind of stand with my hands is what I go for. It doesn't matter if it's not really warm, but it just helps. Right, that's it, job done. I just don't know why I do this. I just fold it over inside itself. Oh, it's nice and sticky. And then all I'm going to do now is pop it in the bowl. Just get rid of any excess stuff off my hands, which there isn't a lot of because I've used oil. And then I'm going to cover it in plastic. So a shower cap works really well for this, or just cling film over the top of the bowl. Shower cap if it fits roughly in this bowl. So it's just covered over to stop air getting into it and to keep the heat in. And then basically we're just going to leave that now to prove for about an hour. Somewhere warm preferably, but if not, wherever you can. I'll leave that flour for later. And that's it, job done. We'll come back in an hour or so. Oil in the tin. Stop it from sticking. Put it on here as well where I'm going to put some. I'll just put in a bit of oil down to stop it from sticking. Okay. Don't need loads of it. Just basically dusting. Fabulous. Right, so it's been an hour or so later. I'll look at the dough. Ready to see? So we've got a nice rise on the dough. And put a bit of flour down. And then we're just going to get the dough out. Scrape any bits that are left in there out. Okay, so that's that done. And then, because I'm going to make 2 loaves out of this, you could just do one, unless you're just going to split it in half. And then just going to shape what I want. So I'm just going to do one main loaf of white bread, which I am literally just going to pop in to the loaf tin. And then I'm going to put the shower cap back on it. Just give it another prove. And then you can leave that for about an hour, or I'm just going to leave it overnight, and then in the morning it should hopefully be nicely risen. And then with my second loaf, I've had some olives and sun-dried tomatoes. I'm going to mix those in. I've put them there to dry them off a bit, so they're a bit wet. Pop them in. And stretch it out as well. Just mix it all in. It's a bit wet because the olives and sun-dried tomatoes are a little bit wet. Squish it all together. flour in there to take up some of that wet. And then I'm just going to shape it into what I want. So I'm just going to do a bit of a round. Squish it all. There's probably quite a lot in there. And just put that on the tray. To proof, again overnight. Squish it out, the shape I want. And then I'll cover that over and we'll see what it looks like in the morning.
Yep.
Okay. So it's the next day. I've left these overnight. So this is the white bread in the tin. So I'm just literally going to take it out. It's nicely risen. Pop it in the oven. Put that on the bottom shelf. I've just turned the oven on to about 180. And then the olive and sun-dried tomato bread, I just put a tin over the top rather than plastic. It's just flattened itself out, it'll make a nice flat loaf. That can go in the oven as well. That's about 20 minutes, 25 minutes, and then it should be ready and job done.
So we've left them to have their second proof overnight, but how short can you leave them to proof?
An hour if it's warm.
An hour if it's warm. Okay.
I'm going to put that on for half an hour just because I've literally just turned the oven on. But 25 minutes if the oven's already hot.
Okay.
So half an hour. So it's been in the oven for about 30 minutes. And let's just have a look. So it's nice. So give it a tap, see if it sounds hollow. That sounds good. Voila! And then that's it. About a minute's job done. Let it dry. Let it cool. Let's get the white bread out. There's the white bread. Again, I'll just give it a tap. That's not bad. Hello. And then we'll just leave it there to cool. And then we should have two nice loaves. And then there's your finished product. Sun-dried tomato and olive bread and a white loaf that I've half eaten. Perfect. Dip in some oil and balsamic.